Well, poor old Britain's getting sunk nicely. Aha, now we can start doing this. So let's infiltrate the... I can't do those yet. Right, you can... I'll take him for an infiltration. Plant false intelligence. Infiltrate civilian administration. It's 6 months, actually. That's quite a long time. I don't think you're needed now. I think you're going to be fine. And we'll take the... There's another guy somewhere who's actually... Infiltrator. Put you in there. So yeah, we're going to start working over the US. And we better get our ships sorted. We've got a nice few ships coming online now. It's pretty good. We'll have to watch the fuel requirements. Let me just pause this while we get caught up, because I have a feeling... okay, that's knackered. And an extra mining sub. Right, so we need to get our armies into position for an attack on Turkey. Do I want to waste time taking the national focus? I don't think I do, because it'd be much easier just to declare war on them. Unless, hang on, unless this gives me... Over we go. It's only 35 days. Again, gain a claim on Antalya and a conquer focus. Do you know what? I might do it that way. It might be a better way of doing it. I'll see. It might make it cheaper to purchase it in the victory post-war.
Attento.
Hey, medium tanks. Awesome.
Si, signore.
Get those guys in there. Railroad across. There's a bit of armor on the border here. We should be able to just really storm it to Istanbul from here. So let's go for the claim on Turkey and get that done. Now then, this other thing. Did it strengthen our troops?
Pronto all'azione.
Yeah, it did. So if I do this, we have... Oops. Ah, it's gone. Hang on.
Pronto.
It'll come back. Will it come back? No, screw it. I've messed that up. Right, okay.
Ordini.
As far as I know.
Comandi. Formazione.
Oh god, this has given us quite a load of extra
Pronto, signore.
troops, hasn't it? Stick them in there.
Ordini.
26. I think I've recruited too much in there. Yeah, you and
Formazione.
you. Yeah, I was trying to make a cavalry corps thing, wasn't I? Let's see what went on. Did we try to expand this a little bit? It looks like we didn't quite get this section cut off.
Si, signore.
Despite our sneakiest plans. I'll go down that way. I'll take whatever that capital is. That'll be far more effective. And they'll be trapped in there. Expand the air force again? Man, that's like the third time in a row I've had to do that. Don't like doing that. Still, what we can do... Turkish operative captured. Oh, there you go. We've got a reason to go to war with Turkey then. It's as plain as the nose on our face. I just preempted it a bit. What about the new fighters? Improved small airframe. I think they're fighters, so I'll do some of those. And you can go air superiority over... Crap, I do find this slightly annoying. Right, it's over that army, and they need a general in there. So switch to this. Select the group here that I've just put up. 3 of them. Click to attach. Can I do anything? What I would like is some extra ground support on there. Anyway, we'll sort that out in a minute. We've got the military police We're in December. Yeah, we've got that. So that should help with suppression and garrisons and all the rest. Going into 45. It's probably the ships. We're not quite at the state of... We should actually start getting jet aircraft. Yeah, that's probably more important than bombs and nukes and stuff. Fuel should be fine forever now. Let's do this. Let's do this one. What do you reckon, chap? A few jet fighters and jet bombers? They would help with the range, I think. The big jet bombers would. Yeah, you guys... They're already over Army 1. Is that one area? Well, that would be kind of rude.
Sì, signore.
Not to do that, wouldn't it? And trap 2 divisions in there. I shouldn't be worrying too much about trying to fight down here. Maybe I should shorten this line as well. This is... Oh, these guys want a general in, so let's put... I should have a brand new... There is a cavalryman there. I think they count as cavalry. But what about... This guy. Oh, this guy's good. Desert Fox, Invader, Askari Officer, Cavalry... Yes, this is the one we want. Put him in there. What's he got? He's got Amphibious or Naval Liaison. Really? Really? That's most unexpected for someone commanding in the desert. But anyway, what do I know?
Ordini.
I'm going to cut that front line back to there. And let's go straight for the improved stuff. Oh, we might need to look at the bigger naval invasion tech as well. Right, you guys can all starve over there. I'm not too concerned about you. Is this not working?
Sì, signore.
That's 46. We'll leave that. Yeah, let's have a look at the naval invasion. We've maxed that out. Brilliant. That was definitely required. Let's spend some naval XP. Spend it. Just make the ships a bit better. Yeah, I see. Unless I bring some real hardcore sort of stuff down here, I don't know that slogging my way
Sì, signore.
through Africa is really going to be worth it. Total Zachary. Hey Mark, not sure if you remember, but a couple of months ago you asked for some recommendations for your trip to the UK. As a Westerner, you just got back in August and loved it. I do remember. I think I remember recommending things like Elvington Air Museum if you're in the north, or the Imperial War Museum, stuff like that. Was that right? What did you go and see? What did you enjoy? And I'm glad you loved the UK. It's a hard place to love at the moment, so I'm glad you enjoyed your time here. Yeah, do tell us. Do tell us the places you visited and what was your favourite. All right, this is... Is there anything in here? Yeah, we've got some divisions cut off, which is excellent. And we should probably start cutting those up. Are we going to make it in there? I'm kind of hoping we are. From Canada? Beautiful country is Canada. Do you want to swap? I do live in the UK, yeah. In the northeast. The cold and frozen northeast of Britain. How soon do I want to push into here is the question. Did we get in here?
Formazione.
I think we have. Excellent news. Let's just have a look at the battle results. I don't know why anyone would come to the UK to visit. You're from Manchester. I don't know. There's some beautiful places around the world. The UK has one less aircraft carrier anyway. The UK has Beer. It arguably has some good beer with its real ales. It has history, castles and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of running short of ideas after that. I guess if you've never experienced cold, wet, miserable, dreary rain before, it's got that. I think, to be honest, whatever country anyone lives in, you generally see other countries as having more interesting places to visit because it's all something new and unique and something you don't have. Whereas we grow up with this and it doesn't feel like that special. But if you don't have medieval castles in whatever country you live in, then maybe they're of an interest. I mean, they interest me still. I still like going around them. But yeah, the other stuff about the UK, I'm not too sure actually. Flew into Gatwick, got a cab to Brighton, saw the Stones at Hyde Park, stayed at Bournemouth. So, right, so you're in the south of England, went to France, good move. If you were there like a couple of months ago, you probably through some of the hottest times and driest times that the UK has seen, so you maybe timed it really well to come. How are we looking in the situation over here? Let me just check the armies. My armies are not there. Where are these guys at?
Si, signore.
Am I? I don't think I'm involved in that fight up there, am I? There's all sorts going on. I've got a full black line here, so that's okay. I think these armies are actually... Yeah, they're marching. They're marching through all that territory. Well, that's fine. They are taking up positions. I don't know why they're marching there. But I guess that is what it is. Hang on, where are you? What are you?
Pronto, signore.
And where are you going? Homing torpedoes. I need to get on this and see where these armies are, because they seem to be a little bit mixed up at the moment. What do we want? Do we want better big guns and bigger shells and stuff like that for the big ships? We probably do. What's this one? Torpedo tube mine deployment. Submarine mine laying plus 20%. It's not a massive priority for me just at the moment. That one could be. Yeah, let's spend this. Maybe I should just get better ships on the go and we'll worry about this later. Improved heavy batteries. What do I need? I think we can go for the advanced light batteries. I should have this stuff, shouldn't I? I need to get this on. I absolutely need to get this on. Right, if I do this, we can start getting better destroyers. There's no reason to use 1940 destroyers now. Your favourite place in the UK is definitely the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, the north is always cold up here. Yeah, and London hotels will be quite pricey. Hope you got a good one. Yeah, there's a blue force moving.
Formazione.
That's my USSR front. Right, we've got the claims on Turkey. I need to pause this, and I need to see where these armies are going. Why were they there? What was I doing with that force? It's not what I had planned. So, Turkey is about to get war declared. Sea Wolves. Do you know what? Oh, that would be a nice bonus for all those jet engines and stuff. And this would be for the subs. We could get new subs out pretty cheap. Pretty quickly, even. Back we go. Is there anything over here? What about the destroyers? This gives us naval bombing, submarine attack, convoy raiding. All nice things, really. Research bonus for torpedoes, which we've just blasted through. That's support artillery. That's a load of naval bases. What gives us anything for destroyers? I don't think there's... Expand naval intelligence. This might. Why is that not an option? Oh, we need to be at peace. Decryption, naval intelligence. I don't think there's anything hugely beneficial there for the Navy, which I wanted to go down. So I wonder, what was I looking at over here? This would give us the submarine stuff, wouldn't it? Let's click on both of those and go for that. If you're struggling with what to research, the bigger the better is always a good idea. That's not a bad plan. So I have a USSR front here.
Formazione.
Right, okay, so I have a fallback line up there. You're in place.
Pronto.
You're in place, but the colours don't match. That's supposed to be blue, and that's showing pink. And that's because... Why? That wasn't the force I put on there.
Ordini.
That was the force I put on there. So you guys... And there are 10 soldiers here. But what are your orders? Do I have a fallback line further north? That's not the same one, is it? So I did have this force here. This was part of the plan. I can't remember what I was doing with these at all.
Pronto all'azione.
I've got some more dudes over here. Right, so you're in place. That's fine.
Pronto all'azione.
And these ones, this is a garrison force. Also fine. It's just these.
Attento.
These. Well, they can't have been marching all the way up there. That makes no sense. Well, clearly I've bungled something or some lines been overrun, but I don't see why they would be there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the Italian theatre. They're spare for the moment. And I'm going to railroad the whole lot to Alexandria.
Avanzate.
And there they can train and refit. And what templates are there? Let's see. This would be the time to change, is it? We've got the stuff apart from the tanks. Okay, let's upgrade them as well. So, I really don't know how that happened, but we'll blame it on a clerical error. Never played this game, but it looks very interesting and hard. It's actually not hard once you get to learn how to play it. The trouble is, it takes a lot of time to learn how to play it. Like a serious lot of time. But it is good and it is worthwhile if you like war games. This is about as good as it gets in like strategic war games. I can't think of any better. It is intimidating to start. I sat through 3.5 hours of tutorials on Quill 18's channel before I really dared get involved. Certainly before I dared stream it anyway. But yes, there's a lot to take in. And having all the extra expansions and DLC, it does add to the complexity of things. So if you're interested, but you're looking at this thinking, no way. Start with the base game. Only pick up the DLC if they come on sale. But just go with the base game because it's still deep and complex, but not to the same level that this is here. You got 600 hours and still find out stuff you don't know every time you play. That still happens to me as well. It doesn't help that they keep changing stuff. Should we have a look at some of the things? We've got available war gold to conquer Turkey, but our troops aren't currently in position. Well, some are. But there's a lot that aren't. And I'm guessing there's just no railways or we don't have rail access across here. Might be part of the problem. But they are coming in. And I'm hoping that we're going to... Yeah, we've got some units starting to gather up there. But something went very seriously wrong. This army, by the way, this is this one. You don't need to go. Thank you. I'll just click OK on that. I was reading that, but obviously not now. I want this deleting. There we go. We don't need to be in foreign territory. We'll have a much shorter front line, but the orders stay the same. And then we're going to kick it all off. Do I stream every day? Well, I would do if I had time, but it used to be when I was regularly streaming about 4 times a week. Recently, that's been kicked into touch just because there's too much other stuff going on in my life. Good stuff, all good stuff, but insanely busy. But I would like to get back to streaming like 4 times a week. So we're going to build back up to that, I hope. Gambia can stay here. Let's just see what the mess in Africa is looking like. Yeah, these guys are really now struggling.
Ordini.
So we'll go through there.
Comandi.
You should be able to just walk into there, I think. So we're going to get a nice little cut off here. Portugal's gone down there. That's good.
Attento.
Don't think there's anything there to stop us, so we'll advance.
Pronto all'azione.
That's tougher than I thought. We'll try it. I'm going over a river is the reason why.
Sì, signore.
Okay, we'll put in some support from this side. Yeah, that's stopping right away. I'm not going to try and push this. It's horrid territory to fight in, but when we get cut-offs and things like that, we'll go for it. We've actually got... Interesting. We've got... the front line has split there. Interesting. We'll have to sort that out. Okay, we could invade Turkey any time now. The army's in position. They pretty much are as well, which is excellent news. Should we go for it? I think we should go for it. Where's this? Enemy has superiority. Where? Oh, okay. Because we haven't put any fighters over there. That's probably not good. We've got naval bombers doing their thing here. Do we have space? I would need to build... No, sod it. I'm just going to kick out the allied stuff that's there. I mean, they shouldn't be taking up our space anyway. Basic small airframe. So let's go for that. And... yeah, let's do... So you do that one. And the other guys... Actually, you both do that one. That makes more sense. Air superiority, please. Zambezi. Yeah, that's an issue with airfields and the Middle East. They have air superiority here. Who the hell is this that's bombing me here? I'm going to have to put some aircraft in. Oh, I've got fighters there. They're just not doing anything. Right. There you go. Sat there waiting. Provisional governments might be a good idea to keep the balance of power from going out of whack if you lose some states. They can be quite useful. I want to try and build like a massive Italy-only thing so I can tick the Roman Empire achievement. If we go for that. We might not. We might not go for that, but we'll see. Sea wolves. And let's grab the secret weapons while we're there as well. Right, we have a mess. We have no divisions in basic training, which is kind of cool, but then we've got a huge stack of stuff there. That's for garrisoning things. And we should have... oh, these guys? Right, I'm going to add those into the cavalry in a minute. Let's get that done. Whole lot of stuff kicking off.
Comandi.
We've got more of this cavalry corps.
Pronto all'azione.
Ah, yes. Let's add them in there. We have too many in the cavalry corps now. I don't really care about that. That'll be fine. What else? Is there anything else I've missed? Yeah. 2 big divisions here.
Pronto.
I'll just put them in one massive Italian army for now and just set them training. And then we'll find some proper homes for them.
Ordini.
And the cavalry, yeah, that's coming. But after this, because we're about to kick it off over in Turkey. You ready, guys? I think we're good to go. Right. They have a non-aggression pact with your faction leader. Oh, I didn't see that coming. How can we stop that? Name of the game? This is Hearts of Iron 4. How can we get past that without just leaving the faction? Because right now, that would cause absolute stinking chaos. I'll just send the Marines off to invade the next the next island. I can never see where they are. Oh, interesting. We don't have naval supremacy in these regions. Right, this is going to be an issue then. Let's get the big fat fleet. He can have an upgrade. He can, but I don't want him to be a minesweeper or a mine layer. Oh, we get naval mines avoidance plus 25% for mine sweeping. I'll take that then. I don't know if the enemy lay many mines, but that might be useful. And thanks for the hydrate as well. Cheers. You don't have to conquer the world. No, you can... well, I'll give you the full rundown. So when you start a new game up, you can play as any nation in the world, starting in 1936 or 1939. And you can instruct the... or you can change a setting, which makes all the other nations behave just as they did historically, follow the same focuses, generally go to war about the same time, with a few random chance effects. Which is what I've done, because I like playing World War II. And so the goal is to like win World War II, and you can do it in any which way you want. And the game can end at the end of that, or you can carry on further and do stuff. Or you can play non-historically, where every nation... I mean, the options to go down are immense. Just for Italy, this is your focus tree. You can start your own civil war, you can bring the monarchy back, you can go fascist or communist. Well, perhaps not for these, I don't know, but for most of the nations you can. And the rest of the world can do all this random stuff as well. So wars kick off over other things, and it's just a very different historical timeline. So it's good fun though. Hey, Triple Ace, yeah, I could take where was British guy? It's over here, isn't it? I could do those. That's a possibility. I kind of want to knock the Allies out, but at the same time, I wanted Turkey, and I need to find a way of doing this. How can I not petition these lot to kick someone out of a faction? No, I can't. How could I do that then? Could I change the government over there? Is that possible? Non-aggression pact. Cancel that. I'd probably have to do it by sending agents over, wouldn't I? Which we can do. I'm messing about in... Alright, let's start doing this and see what my options are. I'm wondering if I can actually try and change the government there. Yeah, a lot of thought did go into this game. I'd say it's very deep and very complex. Never mind. Anyway, we can work on some other stuff in the meantime. So I was going to bring my big fleet in being over. It's not fully repaired yet, but I don't think it'll matter. As soon as I do that, we should then get naval supremacy over here. Unless I need to send the fleet over. It can't move there. We need to send it here then. Send them there first. And then what I probably need to do... Is that just ticked over? It has. Right. So they're on the way. I'm just going to send the Marines in because I don't think we need the Navy for this really. So send them off. This is going to give us a good base to really combat North America anyway. If we had big bombers, we could then start bombing the US mainland. That would be interesting. If you wait a year or so, the non-aggression pact expires. I did not know that. I thought they were indefinite. Does it tell us? Does it tell us? Let's see. Can we see where their flags are? Offensive war, Axis faction, non-aggression pacts with Turkey, but I can't tell how long that lasts for, can I? Could I do it if I had some like civilian intelligence, maybe? Well, I mean, with that, the other option is we can just plug those guys straight into the cavalry force there. Usually the AI is pretty trigger happy about cancelling them as soon as they can. Take over faction. Right, it will cost 200 to take over, and other faction members will be blocked from assuming leadership. To sufficiently exceed the deployed manpower of the current leader and its subjects, we and our subjects need an effective 7.24 million deployed, but only have 3.5. If I deployed all those, I could. It's going down, because I'm assuming they're taking casualties. And we need... Alright, we need twice as many factories. So Germany's in a very powerful state. Does it tell us? It's got 162 factories. Civilian factories. What about its military strength? Those are a lot of divisions. Maybe we won't go for Germany in this playthrough. That would be a hell of a challenge. Hey, Venji. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I'm not going to switch over to Germany to have a look. That would be cheesing things a bit.